Hey, what's up everybody, it is Saints Fan, and today Title Update 7 has finally been released, and I know many of y'all may have questions regarding, enchanting, potions, brewing, all that stuff. Well, I'll be getting into those videos later on today and maybe tomorrow and, the next couple of days, but I'm going to start off with animal breeding, pretty basic stuff here. Obviously, the only three things you need are what you see in the bottom left of my inventory, which is wheat, netherworts, and wheat seeds. Now, wolves are different. I'll get more into wolves later in this video, but those are the three things you need. Now, for pigs, sheep, mushrooms, and cows, you only need wheat, and for chicken, you need wheat seeds and netherworts, as you see I'm showing on the screen. Now, it's important to remember that because, especially when you're trying to breed, you don't want to have the wrong item for each animal, because you could be wandering around like me with wheat in your hand trying to get chickens, and it just doesn't work, and you get pissed off, so you end up raging. But as you see right here, I'm demonstrating how you have wheat in your hand and the animals will follow you, and then obviously chickens, like I said, was wheat seeds or netherworts. But basically all you do is to breed them. You left click on them with the thing, you'll see the hearts, and then they get their little their thing on, and then bam, pops out a baby animal. I think it takes about a couple of days in Minecraft to actually make the baby animal grow, and it also takes 5 minutes for the animals itself to regenerate, so you can rebreed them again. Now sheep, it's kind of weird actually. Obviously, if the parents are the same color, the kid's gonna be the same color. But if you have two different color parents, then it'll just pick a random color from the parent. Obviously, this one you see there is gray, so it obviously picked a gray sheep that I just hit on accident. But that's just one little interesting note about the sheep itself. Now with cows, like I said, pretty basic stuff. You just hit both the cows with the wheat. Sometimes it does take a little bit of time to actually have them do their thing. As you see here, I'm trying to encourage him. He's a little bit shy, and finally he mans up, and they get it on, and then a little baby cow pops out, and as you see, the experience comes. Now granted, like I said, it wasn't a lot. I think it's like 1 of 3 little bars, but it will add up over time if you do this a lot. Now here's the chickens. Obviously you see here they're not even reacting to the wheat, but then I bust out the wheat seeds, and they're like, oh, what is that? Looking at my hand, this guy's eyeing me up. And then there it is with netherworts. Other guy catches on in a minute here, I think. Same technique. You just left click on them, and they will eventually mate and make a little baby. And it's kind of weird because they will also drop eggs too, as you see, or in a second here. You'll see, there you go, I get some eggs that they dropped, and it's also a really cool way to populate the thing again, because there's like a 1 in 8 chances of popping out a little baby egg, and along with breeding and the eggs itself, you can easily get a lot of chickens and get a lot of feathers and food. Now with mushrooms, it's pretty much the same way, but there is a unique little thing that I found. Now I don't know if it's for every time, but I'm gonna assume so. And obviously, left click on them, they get their thing on, little baby pops out. But what's interesting is that if you get a shear, if I can actually find one here, if you get a shear and you shear off the mushrooms off their backs and stuff, they become regular cows, which I'll demonstrate here, as you see. And obviously, you get mushrooms from them, and then I'll show here in a minute. You actually can't shear the baby cow. But what's the unique feature about them is that you can actually breed these two because they act like new animals, and they don't have that 5-minute waiting period that all the other animals do have. So it's a really easy way, and again, this guy is a little bit shy, so it does take a little bit to get him to go, and then he goes finally, and they pop out another baby, and now the red guy has a little friend, although he lost his parents, sort of. But that's just a unique little way that I found. If you want to increase the cow spawnage. Now, like I said, with wolves, it's kind of different because obviously you need to tame the wolves first with bones, and then you can feed them any meat. I don't know if it has to be cooked or rotten. I think I tried both and they did work, or cooked or raw, not rotten. But you feed them the meat, they make a little baby, Now what's interesting also about the baby, you do have to tame it, because it's a wild animal right now. If you hit it, it will come attack you, but one bone usually does the trick, and it'll be your little guide and your little friend or whatever, along with the other two animals. So that's pretty much it on wolves and breeding as a whole. Now one thing I do want to show y'all, which I thought was really cool, and I actually found this. There'll actually be an article down below if you want to go read a lot more on it. But this, well, before I get into that, you cannot crossbreed, like I said in the thing. I gave them all little things, and they're not gonna go for each other. But this is a cool little technique that I use, and especially if you breed a lot, you'll get a lot of animals in the actual pen itself if you decide to have a pen, which is always it's really important to have, because it makes it a lot easier. But usually when you have one fence gate, which I'll show here, and there's a lot of animals, the minute you hit that gate, they like fly out of there. And with this little contraption here, it makes it so where they can't really do that, where you go in here, lock the gate behind you, and then if they do escape, they're only in that little small area. So little pro tip right there on how to build a little pen, adding a little unique feature. Now you can obviously make it more advanced and put some redstone and like some what is it, like switches or stuff on the ground. What is the a pressure plate, to where you don't even have to like hit the button, but I'll let y'all do that on your own. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you are new around here and you want to see more stuff. Like I said, later today and coming out in the next couple of days, there'll be some more guides, some more stuff. Later today, I will actually be putting out an enchanting guide as well. So look forward to that. And it's your boy Saints Phantom. Peace.